Hey there, it's been a while. Please subscribe to my channel. I'll be grateful to you.
Ridge meets Daphne Rose, and Lee tells Poppy the truth about Luna's father. Today on The Bold and the Beautiful, while Gro's concerned about Bill, Lee discloses the results of the paternity test, and Ridge is let in on Steffi's scheme. Upon learning about Steffi's return to the company as president, Ridge and Eric are ecstatic at the Forrester estate. Carter, Hope, and Brooke were all there at the meeting, she says, and she promises to restore the family business. She claims that she gave them the information they desired and that they believed her. They are completely unaware of your plans, Eric says with a smile. Carter informs Hope at Forrester that Steffi's reluctance to walk away is understandable. He realizes she's skeptical. Hope thinks they need to be careful. She's not sure if she wants what's best for the company, or what's best for the Forresters. Carter is reassured by Hope that she is not attempting to cast doubt on his judgment. Carter feels it's appropriate to be skeptical and tells Hope she can trust him. Yes, she does, but she has mistrust for Steffi. Carter warns Steffi, "We need to proceed with caution." Steffi is now answering their questions. Hope mentions that the return of Steffi was unexpected. They go into how astonished the Forresters were by the takeover. Carter feels she has time to cool off and accept the new order of things. He assures Hope they have control. If Steffi wants to sabotage them, she'll be out. Hope says that they need to be careful. Carter is convinced having a Forrester there will be excellent for them. They can employ her for that. Hope thinks that's a touch frigid. Carter wants Eric, Ridge, and all the Forrester back eventually. At Bill's residence, Will asks his dad for aid getting rid of the deep fakes of Elektra on the internet. Bill is pleased to help and says, "Anything else?" as he stands up. Will teases that it's like he's trying to get rid of him. In the darkness, Luna smiles. Bill just doesn't want him shirking his work responsibilities or he'll hear from his mother. Will insists his father is on edge. Bill believes there's a large commercial deal he's monitoring. Will doesn't buy it. He doesn't get like this over business. Is all of this about Luna? Bill says he put that whole thing in perspective. Will still suspects something is up and resolves to keep checking in on him. They express their love and Will tells him that with everything that occurred, he's truly pleased Luna's not his sister. Will exits and Luna comes out. She wonders what Bill's son would think if he realized what he was doing for her. She thinks Will actually cares about Bill, and has his number. Bill doesn't want him entangled in this issue. Luna claims he knew how much he wanted her to be his daughter and how heartbroken he was to find out she wasn't. Bill recaps that her father is Tom Starr. In her office, Lee phones Penelope and wants to see her in her office immediately. "Don't make me wait." When Poppy appears in Lee's office and asks, "Okay, I am here. What's up?" Lee says it's about Tom Starr. Poppy spots the liver and is disgusted when Lee reveals it's Tom's. "Why are we talking about Tom Starr and why do you have his liver?" Poppy nearly vomits over the liver and Lee sniffs that she would never survive the ore. Poppy asks what's going on. Lee wants to answer a question, one that's troubled her for years. At Forrester, Carter talks about establishing a policy of inclusivity. If Steffi can come on board, she'll recognize that it will make the organization stronger. Hope is still afraid about them getting caught off guard by Steffi. Carter reassures Hope and tells her he loves her and believes in her. "You have nothing to be worried about from Steffi." At the Forrester mansion, Steffi assures her grandmother's photo, "I won't let you down." Ridge comes down the stairs and thanks her for fighting for the firm. He'd like to know what her plan is. A knock arrives at the door and Steffi smiles, right on time. Steffi brings Daphne Rose into the house and introduces her to her father. She's the most respected nose in Paris and also one of her good friends. Ridge tells Daphne he's heard of her. Steffi believes no one can top her friend. Daphne sniffs Ridge and notes on the perfume he's wearing. He says it was a present from a woman. Daphne thinks she knows him quite well. Talk leads to the takeover and Daphne tells Ridge she's sorry. Ridge wonders why she'd want to work with Hope and Carter. Steffi adds Daphne isn't just the most respected nose in Paris, she's also attractive and confident. The kind of woman no man can say no to. Daphne muses, not even Carter Walton. Ridge perks up. Steffi reveals that scent isn't the only area of Daphne's expertise. She has quite a reputation with men. The woman says she's a romantic. Steffi thought it would be intriguing to see what would happen with Hope and Carter now Daphne's in the mix. At Forrester, Carter assures Hope that Steffi couldn't touch them if she tried, because they love each other. That will keep them strong. They kiss and Hope continues to appear apprehensive. In Lee's office, Poppy asks her sister what questions she has. Lee says Luna killed Tom Starr because she wanted to be Bill's daughter. Luna faked the paternity test. You must have been so surprised when the paternity test came back. Lee knows Poppy knew she wasn't Bill's father. Were you relieved, Penelope, even though you knew it was a lit? Poppy asks what difference it makes. Bill is not Luna's father. She killed her father, Tom Starr. Lee wonders, did she? Poppy tells Lee she wins. She was right about her all along. I am a terrible mother.
What else do you want from me? Lee wants the truth. Poppy feels she wants her truth. She yells that her sister has always condemned her and never tried to assist them. Why has she always been so cruel, and why does she have Tom Starr's liver? Lee says she has Tom's liver and a blood sample from Luna. Poppy questions why she'd need that. Lee says she ran a paternity test. She had to know. You wouldn't let any of us know who knocked you up all those years ago. Poppy reveals Tom is Luna's father. Lee holds up the exam. No? Tom Starr isn't Luna's father, Penelope. I guess we both know who Luna's father truly is. Don't we, Penelope? Next on The Bold and the Beautiful. Brooke and Taylor face off. Brooke attacks Taylor in furious showdown. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers claim that Steffi Forrester will walk back to the office and appear like she's ready to hit the ground running when it comes to making Forrester the best it can be. Nevertheless, Hope Logan will remain on edge at Steffi's sudden change of heart and nefarious motives. Despite Steffi's attempt to sell Hope on the idea of working in harmony, Hope will interrogate her and feel that there's more to her goal. Meanwhile, Taylor Hayes will have a little more bonding time with Ridge Forrester, but it won't be long until she's forced to cope with Brooke Logan's fury. Brooke may scream into Taylor for leaping at the chance to get back together with Ridge, but Taylor may counter that Brooke's the one who drove him away. Although Brooke tried to explain her thought process when it came to taking the CEO post, Ridge doesn't agree with how she handled things and still feels deceived. Of course, Brooke feels very betrayed, as well considering how swiftly Ridge turned to Taylor. Brooke shoved Taylor recently on her way out the door, but she'll launch a major fight with her on B&B episode. Taylor and Brooke are gearing up for a massive clash that's going to get explosive on both sides. Speaking of dramatic showdowns, one is coming up for Lee Finnegan and Poppy Nozawa as well. Lee just revealed Poppy the proof that Tom Starr is not Luna Nozawa's father, and said they both knew who Luna's dad truly was. Lee will accuse Poppy of having a relationship with Jack Finnegan that resulted in her pregnancy all those years ago. Will Poppy break down and confess that Lee is right? It's absolutely possible that Jack is Luna's father, as all evidence point to their covering up an old affair. Jack certainly has feelings for Poppy, and is a notorious cheater considering what occurred with Sheila Sharp. However, the show's also given enough signs to potentially suggest that Poppy hooked up with John Finnegan around the time of Luna's conception. If Finn is Luna's bio dad, then it makes logical for Poppy to lie and pretend it was Jack, now that Lee's put her into this corner. Whatever the case, Poppy will likely acknowledge Jack is Luna's bio dad. So we'll see if that's the complete story or not. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers suggest Poppy and Lee's face-off will bring some painful feelings. So remain with us for more predictions on the following chapter and updates on any more paternity news. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. The truth behind cancellation rumors. What fans need to know. The bold and the beautiful spoilers and updates reveal there has been a surge of fear among viewers on social media surrounding the likely termination of the show. Are we nearing the end of B&B? Here's everything supporters should be aware of. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Beyond the Gates is not replacing B&B. Beyond the Gates is due to launch on February 24th, generating concerns among soap lovers that it would replace The Bold and the Beautiful. However, it's vital to note that CBS has taken a strategic decision to cancel the talk in order to introduce this new serial, proving their strong commitment to the daytime drama genre. The acquisition of Beyond the Gates among veteran favorites like The Bold and the Beautiful and the Young and the Restless demonstrates CBS's commitment to developing its soap opera portfolio. Given that B&B has experienced enormous popularity and durability, it seems unlikely that Beyond the Gates is meant to take its position. The aim is likely to encourage CBS soap lovers to include Beyond the Gates in their regular roster with B&B and Y&R. B&B spoilers. Why did Bold only get a one-year renewal? Some fans are voicing concerns about the future of The Bold and the Beautiful, particularly in light of renewal news from 2024. The fact that The Young and the Restless obtained a 4-year renewal, while B&B only received a 1-year extension, has prompted fears about the potential of Bold being cancelled. However, B&B supervising producer Casey Kasperzik addressed these fears during a March 2024 episode of Bold Live. He stressed that the two shows are under different contracts and agreements. B&B is still working under its prior deal, which means they won't need to negotiate a new contract until 2025. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. It's a wait and see while there are no certainties regarding the future. This does provide light on why The Bold and the Beautiful hasn't secured a multi-season contract like The Young and the Restless. As we step into 2025, it will be intriguing to see what kind of arrangement B&B can achieve. Kasperzik has informed viewers that additional updates are on the way this year and voiced hope about the show's survival, suggesting that cancellation is not a problem at this time. The soap opera scene is brightening with the debut of Beyond the Gates, and we may anticipate an exciting renewal announcement for B&B in the near future. Considering the popularity it has been internationally throughout the years, even though it's a wait and see, there's definitely no reason to fear. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Luna's wedding mission to become Will's bride. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers state that Luna Nozawa has been reflecting on all the rigged paternity test drama and how desperately she wanted to be Bill Spencer's daughter. Of course, Luna eventually shifted gears and started kissing Bill after it was established that she wasn't his daughter after all. It appears like Luna eventually just wanted to be a Spencer any way she could be one. Bill was never going to be Luna's spouse or true father. But maybe he could be her father-in-law instead. That could be a goal that's starting to materialize based on Luna's Will Spencer infatuation and some recent speech. Bill made it plain that Luna would never be a Spencer and pushed her to put the concept out of her brain. However, that makes it even more probable that Luna will truly plot to become Mrs. Will Spencer down the line. Luna doesn't have anything better to do on house arrest at the Spencer mansion, so she might as well start organizing her nuptials. Will Luna start off a wedding quest and go on with a long-game plan to become Will's bride? Luna may not know how she's going to pull it off just yet, but she's certainly a very determined young woman. After all, Luna already achieved quite a feat by manipulating Bill into getting her out of the slammer. In Luna's mind, she may think she's got the beauty and skills necessary to win Will over in time. Once Will inevitably finds Luna's new living circumstances, B&B spoilers say he'll be unhappy with Bill at first. Will won't comprehend the hold Luna has on Bill, but she may swear to make him realize later down the line. This may be a like father, like son situation as far as Luna's concerned. Whether it turns out to be true or not, Luna may think that she can influence Will much like she exploited Bill. It may be fun if Luna had a wedding fantasy, replete with a bridal gown and Will waiting as her grinning groom. Luna might daydream about a marriage ceremony and envision Bill welcome her to the family as his daughter-in-law. Perhaps Luna might also envisage Bill somehow pulling more strings and getting rid of that annoying ankle monitor. Luna might hope Bill can grant her freedom as the ultimate wedding present for Will's new wife. There's no assurance Luna's aspirations will become true, but that may not stop her from making some huge predictions about her ultimate marriage to Will. The bold and the beautiful spoilers state Luna may expect for some engagement news after she puts her scheme in motion. So stay tuned for updates on her current plot. Brooke vs. Taylor. Daphne's move. Steffi confident. Fans can expect Brooke Logan and Taylor Hayes to face off once again. Fans might also see what occurs as Daphne Rose sets her plan in motion. Brooke Logan's heartbreak. B&B spoilers state that Brooke is deeply distraught over Ridge Forrester. Brooke already knows that Ridge Forrester went directly to Taylor one scorching minute after storming out of his house. So Brooke might be right that Ridge really wanted Taylor all along. Brooke should be working on being independent. Unfortunately, Brooke won't be able to keep Ridge out of her head. This leads to Brooke choosing to take action again. B&B spoilers. Taylor Hayes showdown. Brooke and Taylor have another showdown. Brooke presumably assumed that Steffi Forrester Finnegan coming back indicated that the others also had a change of heart. However, Brooke is wrong about that. If Brooke thinks she can finally explain things to Ridge, she is gravely mistaken. Plus, now that Taylor has her man back, she's not giving him up without a fight. Steffi Forrester Finnegan's confidence. The bold and the beautiful spoilers state that Steffi is highly convinced her plan will work. Steffi just can't sit around while someone else manages her family business. Steffi also realizes that there isn't enough time to wait for Justin Barber to find a legal solution. At the same time, can Steffi really trust Daphne? The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Speaking of Daphne, her huge scheme isn't simply focused at wooing Carter Walton. Steffi also wants Daphne to make sure that Carter and Hope Logan are divided. Steffi is positive that Hope is the one putting these ideas in Carter's head. However, Carter came up with the idea on his own and put his own name on the documents. Hope is along for the ride, but this was Carter's idea. So what happens when Hope gets rejected, but Carter proceeds with his takeover plan? How Steffi will honor her grandmother's legacy. Steffi makes a vow that she intends to honor. Family Matters. Steffi is on a high right now. She got rehired at Forrester Creations, her family's company. Steffi accepted her demotion as president of the company. She's willing to keep things cordial, so Carter and Hope won't notice what she's doing behind their backs. She wants to be so lovely that she'll assault them when they're not working. Steffi is desperate to get the firm back for the sake of her family. She also made a commitment to her late grandmother. Steffi saw an old photo of herself with her grandma, Stephanie. Suddenly, she started missing her presence. Steffi assured her grandmother that she wouldn't let her down and would continue to uphold her legacy. Steffi has already proven that she's becoming a mini version of her grandmother. She highlighted how cruel and merciless she is, especially when it comes to her family's firm. Steffi has a diabolical scheme to knock down Forrester's new power couple. This is like a move out of Stephanie's playbook. Read more. Should Steffi go by the name Stephanie on B&B? Keeping the Logans out. One of Steffi's plans is to kick the Logans out of Forrester Creations. She knows that this would pleasure her granny. Stephanie never liked the Logans. She often shared her open feelings about them with Eric, especially Brooke. Ridge has picked up on some of those features. He hasn't minced words about Brooke's daughter, Hope. Steffi has also aired her ugly sentiments about Hope, but she agrees with her grandmother. She doesn't think the Logans don't have a place in their family's company. She didn't blink when she dismissed Hope. Steffi would have also fired Brooke if she could have. Now, she's determined to overthrow the company. Steffi will strike Carter and Hope while their relationship disintegrate. The fractures already started to develop during Steffi's return. Brooke faces off with Taylor. It's a showdown over Ridge. Brooke and Taylor approach each other in a violent encounter. It's the first time Brooke sees Taylor since she shoved her on her way out the door after smacking Ridge. Who will come out on top this time? You need to tune in. Previously on B&B. At this point, Brooke feels quite deceived by Taylor. She had been trying to keep amicable connections with her long-standing opponent since she arrived to Los Angeles. In prior encounters, Taylor had thrown out some warning signals that her feelings for Ridge weren't finished, and that they would never be. Brooke felt confident in her connection with Ridge, and wasn't overly threatened then. Apparently, she should have heeded Taylor's admonition. Precisely the day after Brooke and Ridge had it out, Ridge prepared a romantic night for Taylor and asked her to move in with him. Donna filled Brooke in on exactly how fast Ridge was moving on with Taylor. Brooke was pretty shocked but managed to get it together to complete her CEO duties at Forrester Creations. Although Brooke informed Ridge she wanted a partner who loved only her, her determination to move on from him wavered. As Steffi wanted to return to Forrester, Brooke was the most in favor of letting her back. She urged Carter and Hope to give Steffi an opportunity. In her mind, she imagined that Steffi's reappearance could help her get Ridge back. Apparently, stopping Ridge is a lot tougher than kicking other unhealthy habits. Now Brooke will come face to face with Taylor. She may even apologize for pushing Taylor out of her path. However, Brooke will likely reassert that she and Ridge are each other's destiny. This time, whatever happened with Ridge and Taylor was only a mistake brought on by Carter and Hope's coup. Brooke had previously told Taylor she was Ridge's second choice. How will Taylor give it back to Brooke?
Thank you for your time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.